thanks to a viewer of mine. His name is Michael. He donated 2 PS Move motion controllers so that I can use them with my PSVR coverage this week. So thank you to Michael. Those arrived yesterday. I'm actually, literally right now, charging one. It's plugged into my PS4 and charging. And later tonight, I'll charge the other one, so they'll be ready to go whenever the PSVR is here. I'll be ready to hook it up, and boom, within, minutes, I can start using the thing. And by the way, yes, there's going to be full coverage of the PSVR, including an unboxing video to show you what comes with it at launch. I'm going to do a video showing you how I hooked it up to my setup here in the office to show you, look, here's my setup, and if it works well, now you know you can get it, and you can do it in a smaller, confined space, versus maybe it only works in an open room, because that's the problem we had with both the Microsoft Kinect and the PS Move to some extent, although I do have to say the PS Move worked a lot better than the Xbox Kinect did, that's for sure. I got 2 pieces of bad news for everyone, okay? The first piece of bad news is in regards to Mafia 3. The bottom line is Mafia 3 has far too much repetitive gameplay and grinding in order to unlock the story. So, the bad news is that I didn't finish the game. I wanted to and I didn't. And quite sadly, with all the new stuff this week, Gears of War, WWE, the PSVR, I have no desire right now to play Mafia 3. Like, I literally don't have an iota of desire in my body to play that game. I actually am glad that I'm taking some time away from it because I don't want it to leave a bad taste in my mouth, especially the conclusion of the game, like I said, which seems like it's going to be really good. I don't want that to be tarnished by the fact that I was fucking burnt out playing it all weekend because of the grinding bullshit. Okay, I actually want to give it a fair shake. So it's probably a really good thing that I'm taking this time away, and then maybe in like a week's time, I'll return to Mafia 3 to finish it, and it'll be a better experience overall. Other piece of bad news, alright? I'm fully aware that there are other games coming out. In fact, today, I believe it was today, I'm not positive, I think it was today, the remake of Duke Nukem 3D was released. This is a remake of a game from the 1990s that really took the first-person shooter into kind of a adult-oriented theme. Everyone knows Duke Nukem 3D. It's a classic game from the 90s that everyone at that era who had a PC basically played and loved, okay? They modernized it so the whole new generation can experience this game. Apparently it has new graphics, a rewind feature, and all of that. Boy, do I want to play it, but there's no effing way I can squeeze it into my schedule in the next 2 weeks. It's impossible, right? And also, as I mentioned already, Overwatch today had a major update. The major update for Overwatch is that they're doing a Halloween-themed thing. They've got the stages all now look like Halloween. There's new Halloween costumes. There's even a new mode, PvE, where it's players versus AI, which they never had before. Okay, they never had that where you could team up with other players against like a special AI mode. I think they did have like for training, but it wasn't a formal mode. Now they have this new formal mode they added to it. That's great, but they released it during the busiest effing gaming week of the year so far. And there's no way I could drop everything I'm doing right now to play Overwatch.
Patreon. Please, we're already a third through the month. You may not even realize that. We're 1/3 through October already. Please consider pledging.
Because at the end of this month, there will be a special event, as usual, if we hit the funding goal for this month. It is the return of the Indies Marathon, where I'll be playing a bunch of indie games, okay?
Excuse me. Had to get that out of my chest.